Today I have with me PowerPoints for you to follow along with me during my speech. So in the United States, our culture is very social. We thrive on meeting new people, being around others, and using social media. During our COVID-19 quarantine, I realized how crucial socializing was to me in our society. I learned that I love being around other people who are different from me and learning about their lifestyle. It was great for me to spend time with my family and very close friends, however, they are pretty similar to me. Having diverse people around me at school, church, stores, and other places have allowed me to learn and communicate with people from around the world. Unlike our culture, there is a group of people who are so isolated that they don't thrive as we do on socialization. The Sentinelese people are a unique tribe that uphold isolation, but continue to prosper throughout many decades. And this is a video from outlookindia.com that talks about the Sentinelese people. So they inhabit the Andaman Islands. They rely on forest produce and sea resources for survival. They're known to be highly aggressive to outsiders, and it's believed that they had migrated from Africa. First, the Sentinelese tribe are very isolated from the outside world on an island called the North Sentinel. And this is a picture of where they are. It's off of the Myanmar and India and the Andaman Islands. According to Survival International, the Sentinelese people have always been unfond of outside contact with the world. They're often likely to retaliate with bows and arrows if anyone comes near. In 2016, 2 Indian fishermen were killed when their boat got too close to the shore. And more recently, in 2018, a man named John Chow tried to contact them to spread Christianity, but they shot and killed him as well. In the 1800s, a team of anthropologists visited the island and met an elderly couple and a few children on the island. They took them back to Port Blair, where the elderly couple got sick and died. The children came back with many gifts, but this is thought to be one of the reasons why the Sentinelese people don't like outside contact with the world. Schultz, 2018. Second, though there hasn't been much contact with the tribe, Indian anthropologist T.N. Pandit and his team have had many interactions with them over the decades. According to BBC, Pandit has told them that, quote, the group are largely peace-loving, end quote, and believes, quote, their fearsome reputation is unfair, end quote. Pandit first sought to visit them in 1967, but the tribe hid and eventually shot warning arrows at them. Over the years, Pandit and his team have brought gifts with them to, quote, entice contact, quote, with the tribe, Natterhand 2018. After several expeditions, they made peaceful contact with them, but during some of the trips, tribe members became hostile and threatened them. Pandit still believes, after the murder of John Chow, that the people are non-hostile and, quote, we should respect their wish to be alone, end quote, Natterhand 2018. Despite many people's efforts to establish a relationship, it may be safer for the Sentinelese people and allow them to continue to thrive. Because of the lack of contact to outsiders, the tribe doesn't have immunity to many common illnesses and diseases. Therefore, if we were to have a consistent relationship with them, they'd more than likely get sick and die. According to Survival International, quote, the women wear fiber strings tied around their waist, neck, and head. The men also wear necklaces and headbands, but with a thicker waist belt. End quote. Throughout their time on the island, they've learned to hunt, gather, and fish. They live in small bands or huts around the island and also craft boats. And here is a picture of one of the Sentinelese tribe members with their bow. All of these observations were made offshore, and like all other people, the Sentinelese tribe have adapted to better their quality of life. The Sentinelese tribe live a very different life in contrast to our own, as you've just learned. Though their culture may be an uncommon one, we still have similarities between us. Their unique way of life gives a different perspective on our own, and it allows us to become even more open-minded as we continue to learn from them in other cultures. As an unknown author once said, a closed mind has no space for knowledge, my friend.